Hello folks, this is basically a brief playthrough of Gotham City Imposters. Now the footage you're seeing is pre-recorded and you'll see why it's pre-recorded in a minute. Now while you just do that, that's part of the problem, but I'll get to that. Is first of all, it took me ages just to get into the menu and stuff because of it using games for Windows Live, so I had to set up an account and then had to link it to an Xbox Live account. Now I don't have an Xbox. I used to have an Xbox Live account, never used it, had the original Xbox a long time ago, so I had to create a new one, which I thought fair enough. But then it made me create a Warner Brothers account, so here's me now with 3 accounts I need for one flipping game, which is really frustrating. And so yeah, that was a bit annoying. Managed to log in to the game, fine. It's like, oh, thank God for that, yes. Of course had to put the key in because bought it off Steam, but it didn't automatically put the key in, which is with most games, so I had to put that in. Bit of a pain, but you know, it's done. Same with all the DLC. Now, I bought this as part of the Steam summer sale. I got Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition, Arkham City, this, Gotham City Imposters, plus loads of DLC for this game, which is awesome. However, as you can see, as I've been talking, the matchmaking in this game is absolutely freaking terrible. Now here, you just start to see it, I'm like, yes, I'm actually getting players appearing, and there we go, their names appear and everything, and I'm thinking, yes, I'm onto a winner here. Whereas previously I wasn't even getting players. I thought, oh, there's a pain in the butt. And here, I'm like, yes, it's actually split us into teams. In 10 seconds or so, I will be playing a game. And well, here's what happened. There we go. Now it's not my internet connection. My internet connection is fine. It is just the game. So by now you're thinking, why is he showing us like two minutes odd of just trying to connect to the flipping game? Because I was just showing you how frustrated. Bear in mind there is a hell of a lot more of this. Steam, I racked up 85 minutes and managed to have one game. Now this game you're going to see in a sec, after a few more connection failures. Now this game you're going to see next, here we go, I jump straight to it. Is I'd played a few games, and to be honest, as with my luck, I was, jumped into it, getting quite good scores. Then I record, and I'm just going to warn you that it's not the best gameplay in the world, as always happens. And I'll try and talk you through what I've learned about the game so far. It's meant to be fun, humorous. Obviously set in the world of Batman. There's the Bats versus the Jokers, which it alternates, so you kind of have a Bat character and a Joker character, which as you level up you unlock different things, but also you can't customise your character right at the beginning. There's no way to customise it. Same with the weapons, you have to unlock them, and you unlock slots to customise your loadouts and stuff. It has classes, in a way similar to TF2 and whatnot, and however the gameplay is more like a traditional, as I'd call it, FPS game like Call of Duty or whatnot, because you do have a HUD, so you can see where enemies are, and the display is very much like that. Now what you get is down in the bottom right hand corner, well, it's gone now because it's died, but in the bottom right hand corner you get a gadget. In this case I've chosen a jetpack. I started customising characters slightly with what I could do, and I must say jetpack's a pain in the butt. You originally start off with the grappling hook, which is awesome, gets you from A to B dead fast. If anyone's played Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, I think, I've not played that yet, then the grappling hook's pretty much like that. And what I thought is, oh, you'd get certain things as Batman, Joker. No, it's purely aesthetics. You use the same guns and stuff. Obviously when you're playing of course, it randomises each time, you know, kind of like red versus blue or whatnot in TF2. You have kind of, you make a Batman character and you make a Joker character, and depending on which you are, that's obviously which one picked. Now, what was I saying? You have your gadget, and then you have a secondary weapon. In my case, I chose a kind of energy ball launcher thing, which I got with the Steampunk DLC, which I don't really have a clue how it works or anything yet. Graphic style is, it's hard to describe it. It's got a kind of slightly semi-cartoony. It's not going for like realism. It's going for a bit exaggerated look to it. All in all, it looks quite nice though. And from what I played so far, even though I'm not doing particularly well, was very enjoyable. Now in this game I do get shot down quite a few times by rocket launchers. This is the first game I've actually experienced the rocket launchers, and first time I'd ever played on this map as well, which, you know, I'm going to blame that on why I did so freaking terribly in this game. As you can see, there's the energy, switch back, there was the energy ball launcher thing. I think it's supposed to just stun your opponent or take out their armour or whatnot. Now, you just saw me jump on a trampoline there. They're for use for everyone. There's also vents which let you like kind of do a double jump and get higher. I don't know if you have to have a certain thing equipped for that. Trampolines you can use for anyone, I think. But then also, as a gadget, or a secondary, I'm not quite sure, you can equip rollerblades, which means you travel a little bit faster when you're running around, because obviously you're skating around, and you can actually use the ramps, as you can see one there, a cool little skate ramp to get around. So it is meant to be, you know, everyone's everywhere, up high, low, you're never quite sure where people are, like now for example, you know, and then another guy comes from behind me. So yeah, it's very funky gameplay, which is nice for any of you who like playing TF2, because, you know, it's that kind of everyone kind of thing. There is a few game modes. This is just team deathmatch. I can't really say much about them because I've not really explored. I just wanted to get in and play, so I chose, you know, general team deathmatch. And I don't know what else to say really. So, how about, there's a vent there, as you can see. Didn't really get me where I needed to be, but as you can see, that on the right hand side there is a calling card. So when you get killed by someone, as I did again, you see that card appear, and you can unlock backgrounds and things. It's kind of like your own little icon, and obviously you get a little phrase underneath. There is health points around where you go to and it recharges health, a bit like dispensers. I know I keep referring to TF2, but a lot of the things are very similar in the gameplay aspect of things. And every so often there is like a kind of Joker's prize box that appears. And if you rush to get that, you know, you keep your finger down for a few seconds on the button. I think it's F by default, and you get. I managed to get a few, not in this game I don't think, but I got kind of like a speed boost. And actually, I think in this game later on I get a damage boost, which, if I remember right, I don't actually manage to kill anyone with, because I can't seem to find anyone. These maps seem to be bigger than I think they are. But you know, first time playing it, so I seem to be in this one area. There could be more secret passageways, other areas. Now that on the floor there, here we go. The marker appeared before the box did, so now I've got kind of, it's like a temporary power up, which is nice if you can get hold of one. But then, as you see, I actually struggle to find not teammate, sorry, find teammate. There's a health thing there, and it's run out, so, you know, I didn't really get a chance to use it, which is a shame, because I presume it just did a bit more damage and whatnot. Now, as for weapons, and you can unlock them, normally I think, okay, it is a paid game, so you expect most of it to be open. DLC adds a variety of weapons, which should be about the same power as the ones in the game. Again, you don't want to have to pay more to win, like some free-to-play games are, which I don't like. However, in other games, not this particular one, as I said, this one went quite tragically wrong. But the normal rifle machine gunny thing, I think it's down as a rifle actually, but I think it's more like a machine gun, is perfectly fine power-wise, unless of course they shoot you with an energy ball right in your face like that, and then you've got pretty much no hope anyway. So I'm really struggling, what to say about it. I recommend it for the gameplay and stuff. It's a really fun game, and obviously at the moment it's pretty cheap on Steam. It's been out for a fair amount of time now, so yeah, it's not going to be the most expensive game. Now it is just online multiplayer. However, there is what I like. There is some training and little challenges that you can do, similar to the ones in the other Batman games, and these challenges allow you to unlock other things. So for example, if you complete all of them, you might get an extra weapon, or if you upgrade, you can add things to your weapon. So you can get camo, and you can get a kind of accessory, whether it be, I think you can only get one, so it'll either be better sights or a bigger magazine or more damage or whatever. Now here, you saw a minute ago, I went onto my loadout screen and chose a loadout with a grappling hook, and still didn't really do any better. And one thing I found that doesn't help is when you switch from one game to another, and 1 minute you're a Batman, a bat, and 1 minute you're a Joker. Anyway, that's all the footage I have for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully I'll bring some proper game footage of it, some actual good games of it that I've played. But yes, if you like this, don't forget to fave, subscribe if you like, and check out the other videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.